Hey everyone, it's Dr. Shalini Gupta at the Dermatology Laser and Vein Center, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite procedures called Viva. This is a fractional radiofrequency procedure. So again, it's fractional in that it is treating a fraction of your skin with each treatment, and it's creating little tiny channels of skin injury that are then going to allow your skin to reheal itself, make new collagen and elastic fibers, and remodel itself to look healthier, more glowing, and fresher. This procedure is great for treating fine lines, for treating wrinkles, for pore size, for skin texture, and also for treating acne scars, stretch marks, and scars of any type anywhere on the body. So let me show you what the handpiece looks like. This is the actual handpiece itself, and it gets stamped on your skin. So we're just going to place it on your skin, and then the energy is going to get delivered, which we are going to set. Usually, again, you want your skin to be free and clear of any products. We usually use a little bit of numbing medicine that we put on your skin, let your skin get numb for about 20 to 30 minutes, wash off the numbing medicine, and then start the procedure. So it just feels sort of a little stingy during the treatment. And it is ablative, so it is actually causing little vaporized columns of skin to come off. These are the tiny little pins. They're probably very difficult to see. They don't actually penetrate into the skin. They just sit on the skin, and the RF energy creates those little columns of ablation throughout your skin. And let me just show you what that looks like in a picture here. So this is a cartoon image of the skin, and that's the handpiece I just showed you. And these are the little tiny channels of RF damage that are occurring from the little pins into the skin. So it's penetrating through the epidermis into the upper dermis. It's going to help revascularize, it's going to help neocollagenesis and new elastic fibers to grow, and really help improve your skin in so many ways. In some ways, you can think about this as microneedling on steroids, because with microneedling, of course, we're also creating mechanical spots of injury, but because you're also getting the RF energy and the heat into the skin, you're going to get a much more dramatic remodeling of your skin. This is what some of the different settings can produce in terms of these channels. So if we use a higher voltage but a lower pulse width, then we get a shallower but deeper injury into the skin, which is really great for concerns such as acne scars or other types of scarring. And then if we set the voltage a little bit lower and increase the pulse width, then we can create a shallower but broader injury to the skin, which can be more helpful with superficial issues of the skin pigmentation and so on. And sometimes we will do several passes, and we might change the settings with each pass so that we get the best results for what we're trying to achieve. These are some photos. Here's an example of improvement in those lines around the mouth and overall skin texture and glow improvement. This is after just 2 treatments with the Viva. Viva has very minimal recovery time. So afterwards, you are just kind of pink. Sometimes you will see pinpoint bleeding because these little channels of vaporization may go through some of the vessels and just cause a tiny amount of pinpoint bleeding, but that just stops within minutes after the treatment. And then we ask you to wear a good post-treatment balm, which we highly recommend, something with hydration to keep your skin moist. And then within 24 hours, if you wish, you can wear makeup again as those channels pretty much close up. And you are on your way to healthier, glowing skin. So really, it's an excellent tool. And the other thing I like about the radiofrequency technology when we compare it to laser is that it's colorblind, so it does not have that strong attraction to pigmentation or melanin, and it's safe, therefore, to use in patients of all skin colors. Although if you have darker skin, we might still ask you to use a skin pigment reducing cream in conjunction with your procedure just to reduce any post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, but otherwise no concern of any damage to pigmentation in the skin with the fractional radiofrequency technology. Here's another example, a bit more close-up of deeper lines around the mouth, and you can see a really beautiful improvement in that problem. Here's another example of acne scars. So you can see after just 3 treatments how much healthier the skin looks, and the depth of the scars has become a lot shallower and looks much better. Here's another example of acne scars. This is after 6 treatments. So of course, the more treatments you do, the more remodeling you're going to induce in your skin, and the better the results are going to look. You have to be patient with a lot of the skin treatments because it takes your body, it takes your skin time to reheal and to remodel itself. But if you are patient, definitely you are going to see improvements, and we just love it when we can make these kind of changes to a patient's skin and restore their confidence. It's just absolutely amazing and the best part of what we do. Here's another example of deep acne scars. You can see how they look like ice pick scars, like somebody just poked through the skin. There are several treatments available for this. Of course, Venus Viva is one of them, and I think we get really nice results with what's called the nano-fractional radiofrequency technology that the Venus Viva is. Just for completeness, I mean, other procedures we could use for this would be like the profractional laser, the Fraxel laser itself, and then we also do a procedure called cross TCA, where we can put TCA peeling agent into the ice pick scars, and it helps those wounds to heal up. And sometimes we'll do things in combination, so we might do Venus Viva and then go after some of the deeper leftover scars with another technology. So all kinds of possibilities at our office, but Venus Viva is an excellent choice for ice pick acne scars with very minimal recovery time. Here's an example of skin laxity improvement in the neck using the fractional radiofrequency technology. And then here is an improvement in actually giving you a lift to the eyelids. And there is another attachment to the Venus Viva procedure that allows us to do this. It is actually, I'll show it to you in a minute, but it is a topically applied RF machine handpiece that's similar to, let's say, Therapy Smooth or Excelus Ultra. But what's nice is that we have both tools in one platform. So sometimes we'll do the external heating of the skin followed with the pins into the skin. Here's an example of stretch mark improvement. A very nice improvement, and we can get here from this to this result much faster when we use fractional radiofrequency versus, let's just say, microneedling by itself. So it really accelerates the healing process, it accelerates the wound healing response dramatically. So Venus Viva is a really safe technology, safe for all skin types, gives really nice dramatic results for all kinds of skin issues, including scarring and texture and wrinkle issues. And this is the other handpiece I was talking about that is attached to the machine. It is a multipolar radiofrequency device, so you do not need a grounding pad with this. The RF energy travels between the different electrodes, and it allows for a nice heating effect to the skin, which helps with texture improvement, which also gives a bit of a tightening effect, especially in the thinner skin around the eyes, where you don't need such a deep penetration of the RF energy. So, and then of course it's beautiful for neck and other parts of the body too. And we're just trying to heat the skin to about 42 to 45 degrees, like we are with a lot of the other RF technologies, to get you the best results. So that's it about the Venus Viva. Hope that was helpful in explaining what the technology is about. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much for listening.